hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. From the M6, yeah. Get rich or die trying, no left. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. Once you run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made. What I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me, they know where I'm.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Nashville. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
319! Hey, home. What's that?
Allen taken right to the air. He's got this complete to James Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready! Alert! What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. This is brought in by Coleman. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Enough to Cook here out of his own read. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Motion a receiver left. Play action now with Allen. Headed out right. He's got Khalil Shakir. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. That's good for a Buffalo 1st.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Half 10. 5 wide. Sub. Look out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Tennessee touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Brown 80. 56. Middle.
They kick the running back in motion.
Half. Look out.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact from that ball loose like that.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Alert! Hey, tight. 5 wide. Get out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Ward taken right to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go! Steady!
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's live ball. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills trim the lead to 1. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, ready?
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 42-yard
First down throw here for Ward. There's a pull in by Gunnar Helms. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready?
Second down carry for Sampson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Now Ward. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready?
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Got some room to work. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. Fights his way through a tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Middle. Brown 80. Alert. What's that?
First and 10. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Running back sent in motion.
Hey, tight. Out. Alert. Pass. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. G-Ray DK, the one he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Escapes the pocket. That's Iron Man with the catch outright. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 by 50.
From the gun, it's Ward. On the move, he's the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Go.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And off to Sampson. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. In the goal line. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Sampson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Hold the ready.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Ward's going to throw it. That's held on the catch, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Okay, ready.
Ball forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. To the air with Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a 1st.
Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready.
Running right with Sampson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. It's not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. On the ground, 1st run for Ray Davis. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Cowboy
At
80.
the 32-yard line.
Here's Ward. Completed over the middle. And it looked like a Bill got it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get up.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Hand off here to Sampson. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Round 80.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
80. All 52.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
180. Regular.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, that's just not right. That's such an unbelievable run. What an effort, but still not enough for a first down. If he picks up the first down there, you're going to see that one, and you're going to see it go virally, and you're going to see it all over his highlight reel, but he couldn't quite get it done.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brown 80! Half. 56. Hey, home.
Back to the air, Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Ready up!
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On the left side with Sampson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready!
Looking to throw this one. Ward gets it to him on the screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Come on, 19. Come, 60 bikes.
Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on fourth. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. It's Allen out of the pistol. Oh, brother, it's another interception. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Dialman makes the grab. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. On the carry, it's Simpson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
Bills 21.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Johnson with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
319.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Bills down by 7. Second down now, 7 to go.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Desperation time here on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Makes the score Titans 31, Bills 21.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Palmer motioning right. Allen now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Allen on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 37-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Again, Allen to the air. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Allen gonna throw again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's gonna be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So Buffalo's gonna call it second timeout. And they're still gonna have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Davis does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Allen. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
A toss here to Sampson. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.